What's happening with a midlife identity shift, it's not about like I have to have a red sports car, right? There's this stereotype that I need to go buy a Corvette now and I need to go prove something to myself because I'm worried I'm getting older and I'm in touch with my mortality. Like this is a very common stereotype of midlife crisis. But it's really about the collapse of old identity. It's also sometimes a byproduct of an increase in consciousness. A lot of times our life is on autopilot and we just do what we were taught to do, and we're hardwired to just adapt to our environment, and we do what's expected and we adopt the narratives that we were given. And then at a certain point in our life, as we become mature and fully independent from our family of origin, we start to go, wait a minute, is this really what I wanted? Did I make this choice from the right place? If I could do it again, is this the same choice that I would make knowing what I know now, right? So it's not that simple. It usually happens between ages 40 and 60. And research shows that most people are reassessing their lives during this time anyways. So maybe they've achieved what society told them they already should have, right? They've got their career, they've got their family, they've got stability, they have financial success, they've been able to take trips. And I talk to people every day that are saying, I have everything. Everything on paper looks really great, but I just don't feel happy. And so then people start to question, okay, well, if everything that I thought would bring me happiness and I'm not happy, maybe it's my marriage, right? They can't explain the emptiness. Now, according to Eric Erickson's theory of psychosocial development, which if you ever taken like Psych 101, you might have heard of this. He talks about the psychosocial development models. They're like stages of development that you go through. And in one of the stages that he calls generativity versus stagnation, the question of, is my life meaningful, is now top of mind. It's not about the basics. It's not about survival. It's about what does it mean, right? And that becomes the dominant thought process. And so now your spouse's sudden distance isn't about you. It's like if you notice that they're pulling away, it could just be about this developmental crisis of self-reflection from a growing consciousness, a growing sense of individuation. And that's a good thing. That can actually be a very positive opportunity to reset the relationship and become more intentional and come together as partners to be more conscious. But there's a lot of challenges around this because the way that it shows up in marriage a lot of times is the partner with the midlife crisis doesn't seem like they even really want to prioritize the marriage. It feels like where they're getting their hits of dopamine is outside of the marriage.